My name is Tommi Thorvildsen. I'm from Norway, and today is 8 days to Mr Olympia. It's the 11th of October, and we're gonna shoot back today. And I'm still gonna try to lift some heavy weights because I like to keep the density there. But first of all, I would like to thank Joe Wader, Reader Publication, for bringing me to America and help me so I can live here. I moved to Venice, California 1 month ago. And this has been my dream for over 12 years since I started to train. And I've been moving 14 times. I've been living in Norway, where I'm from, and moved to Birmingham, England. I worked 2 years for Dorian Yates in Birmingham in his gym, Temple Gym. And I guess I learned a lot from him. And I've been living in Belgium and also in Holland. And now I'm here, so I'm very, very happy. And I also would like to thank Wayne DeMiller for helping me out now. He always takes care of me in the shows, booking the tickets and everything. So I can do what I like and live the lifestyle. Live the lifestyle of a real bodybuilder. Here in the Mecca, Gold's Gym.
We do about three warm-ups, then we go for 2 heavy sets. Yep.
Push, push.
Let's do it.
Kom igen, kom igen.
Okay.
Kom igen, kom igen. En till, kom igen.
Take it a little bit easier. You have to listen to your body, you know. It's 1 week out, so. But I need some heavy weight also.
My training is based on Reader principles. I go heavy, and I like to change my training. What I mean by changing my training, I use 4 sets, I use drop set, I use high intensity, and I do supersets sometimes. And I do that to shock my body into growth. But my basic training, what is basic, is usually 1 to 3 warm-up sets on the first exercise. And then I do 2 heavy sets. The following exercises I do is usually 1 warm-up, 2 heavy. But when it comes to arm, I've analyzed all the best bodybuilders who have good arms. Arms is not so much about heavy training. You need some heavy weight to get them big, but you also need to feel them. And after I start listening to that, to not train my ego on my arms with too much weight, my arms start growing. So I listen to Arnold and Lee Priest, they have very good arms, and Ronnie Coleman, and I follow those guys who have the best arms in the world. I follow those training principles they do.
traveling 14 times to get to Gold's Gym. Norway, England, Belgium and Holland. Never been more motivated.
Yeah, for me now, the last week is very important. Right now is 1 week and 1 day to the show, and I still have 2,000, 3,000 milligrams sodium in my food, salt. I have a sweetener, and I also have a little bit bread, low-carb bread, and I also eat frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt I have straight after training with some of the Reader supplements. The frozen yogurt I use for the sugar. So I enjoy it so much and I'm still in great shape. The only thing I do now, I hold water. But I know why. It's because those things like sweetener, a little bit extra salt. When I cut those things out, I will flush the water out. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will go low carb, about 200 grams. And for Thursday and Friday, I will carb up. So then when going low in the beginning of the week, I flush out some water. And when I carb up, all the water between the muscle and the skin will go into my muscle. So I look really full. And I look forward to see the results on Mr. Olympia.
Hey, what's up, Mr. You better look for me this year. I'll be back.
Are you competing again?
Yeah, but not until next season.
Always in great shape.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just decided about a month ago,
Yeah.
to fully commit. I'm ready to rock.
You're always good shape.
I'm ready to rock. You hear me? I will definitely be back this year at the Ironman, but first I'm going to put on some size first, so look out.
I'm going to do a little bit stricter now. This machine is very good. Thickness in the back.
Bra sätt, kom igen Tommy. Kom igen.
Need to stretch the muscle so it's room for more, you know.
Kom igen.
When I was training that I was sweating, that's water comes out. And I guess, of course, I can lose a little bit more fat also to get that extra thin, paper thin look. So the skin is really thin. I have still 1 more week, so by fine tuning that last week, I will be ready.
you probably see that I'm sweating, and that's why I'm holding water. And I do it for a reason, because I have about 2,000–3,000 milligrams of sodium salt in my diet, and I also eat sugar, but straight after training. And I know what I'm doing with my nutrition. I have 20 competitions behind me, and I like to hold a little bit of water now, so I can train heavy. And I will probably drop about 10 pounds, 5 pounds next week when I cut out the sweetener, and I also cut out the salt in the end and cut down on the water. But that's why I can train heavy.
Right now I'm 270 pounds. My height is 5'10", and my contest weight will be on stage, I guess, 260, 65. What I learned from bodybuilding is how you look. Don't be too obsessed by the weight, and don't focus too much on yourself. Focus a little bit what's happening around you too, so you can enjoy your life.
Told me when the skin is like this, then you are in shape, and I'm still not there. So hopefully next week I'll be a little bit drier. I always listen to the champs, you know. I know what they're doing. Okay, I'll see you at Mr. Olympia.